My name is Ben Linder. I'm co-founder and CEO of Scalent Systems. Thank you for joining us for an instructional video about the Scalent Infrastructure Manager. Let's define what a persona is. A key concept in Infrastructure Manager is the ability to logically separate the server's software, or its personality, from the actual hardware that it's running on. In this context, a server's persona is a software stack that is a combination of the operating system, its installed applications, and the network and storage identity that defines its unique properties. The persona also contains other information, such as whether it requires a fiber channel HBA, or how many NICs, CPUs, or how much memory it needs to run. The persona resides in a central storage repository and can be booted on any suitable physical server or virtual machine. You can use Fiber Channel SAN, iSCSI SAN, or NFS to store the persona. The Infrastructure Manager is certified to work with EqualLogic, EMC, NetApp, as well as other standards-based arrays. By creating a persona of an existing server image, we primarily empower the system administrators with server image mobility. Personas can be seamlessly retargeted between suitable servers, regardless of whether they are physical or virtual. The personas are stored in formats that are natively supported by the respective operating systems. Let us see how this information is visible inside the Infrastructure Manager console. Here is a persona shown in the virtual network view. Let us look at the metadata associated with this persona. Its boot image is stored in an iSCSI target, which happens to be an EqualLogic IP SAN. It has two virtual network interfaces, and here are the virtual MAC addresses and IP addresses assigned to these VNICs. Additionally, we can also specify the most appropriate type of server that can run this persona. This will determine the physical placement of the personas by the Infrastructure Manager controller when they need to be booted up, retargeted, or failed over to a spare. Creating a persona is simple. You take any server that is locally disk booted and use the Infrastructure Manager migration utility to quickly copy its boot image to Fiber Channel SAN, an iSCSI array, or NFS. This takes just a few minutes. Infrastructure Manager really blurs the line between physical and virtual. Personas can quickly move between physical servers and virtual machines. Infrastructure Manager does not encapsulate the image in any proprietary format. The task of retargeting between physical and virtual doesn't require any lengthy conversion. The personas are directly booted inside the VMs, leveraging the raw disk mapping inside of VMware ESX and pass-through functionality provided by Microsoft Hyper-V. In this quick demo, we saw how a persona liberates the server image from being static and allows it to become a dynamic entity, at the same time retaining all of the attributes which determine the personality of a server. You might be wondering, what does it take to create a persona? How long does it take? Please don't miss viewing our video on persona creation. Thank you for watching. For more information, please go to www.scalent.com.